aspect of basketball. When general managers would ask him to help the guards, he would tell them that I don't do it, but I know someone who's good at it, and he'd refer them all to me. So, I mean, the guy was just remarkable in my development.
I want to get back to Pete Newell in just a moment as we start the second quarter with a breakdown for the Lakers right away, and the Bulls have the lead 31-30. So too many breakdowns like that defensively. Too many points on the board for Chicago.
Well, it looked like the Lakers were in a zone. I mean, that's unusual.
Trevor Ariza leaving it off for Lamar Odom. And back at it, Lamar. A little finger roll at home. And that's a delay game. Easy call. What is he doing?
Well, he missed the first layup again. I mean, a real easy shot, but he gets his own rebound and then puts it in and then practices his layup. And once it goes through the net, technically offensive teams are not allowed to touch the basketball.
Back to Pete Newell. They won the NCAA title in 1959 as the head coach of the Bears of California. And to think that he retired. By 1960, he had retired because the game was 2 packs a day. He said, what, how many pots of coffee per day? Well, and he still thought of that long ago, 40, 50 years later, as a great teacher.
And, you know, the smoking obviously was an issue because a couple of years ago, he had lung cancer and they took one of his lungs. But, you know, the guy was just remarkable. At age 90, he was doing two-a-days at the big man camp. I mean, two-a-days on the floor teaching. I mean, just remarkable. So we've lost just a tremendous, tremendous person.
Minute gone by in the second quarter. And Sasha on the hold, trying to get the buy on the moving pick by Gray. It'll be the third team foul already on the Lakers. Well, that's 58 seconds into the second 12.
Sasha was all right until he reached with the right hand. He might have been able to sell the illegal screen, but he reached right before the contact. That's where the foul was called.
Larry Hughes, Andrew Bynum changed that. Lamar Odom gets the board. So there's another change shot by Drew. Who's second in the league in blocks at 3 a game.
And you see what change shots do better than block shots. Usually block shots go back to the offensive team. Change shots become defensive rebounds.
What a play by Thomas. Layup by Gordon. Alert behind the back by a great athlete. Don't feel deny Tyrus Thomas of his athleticism. Jordan Farmar over the top and backing up. Gray gets him.
Well, Gray just doesn't have the hops that Andrew has. I mean, they're pretty much the same height, but Andrew can just get off the floor a lot higher. That last basket, though, by the Bulls, errant pass as Thomas picks it off, and then behind the back, just perfect lead, lay it in. Ben Gordon.
So the Lakers down by a point. Andrew Bynum real short, but taps it, gets it to Ariza, and spiked away by Tyrus Thomas.
He is a bona fide high fly act.
4 team fouls already on the Lakers, so the Bulls should shoot a lot of free throws here in the second quarter. That's their fourth. Third foul already on Jordan Farmar.
Yeah, he's got to go to the sideline as Derek Fisher is already at the scorer's table. You know, and there's nights like that where you just can't avoid the official calling your number. You're always in a position to get the foul, and Jordan with his third.
Sasha, and he thought about dunking it, then he wanted to finger roll it in. Man, the indecision cost him. Gray will bank it.
Sasha's not a dunker.
35-32. So a disjointed start, to say the least, for the Lakers for the second 12-minute session.
That's another one of those want-to-get-away plays.
Definitely that. And you're all by yourself. Nobody's even denying you the layup. Lamar up against the leaper, setting up Derek Fisher. And on the deep three, Bynum taps it, gets it back, took it away from Gray, and off the window.
See the little up fake he gave to Tyrus Thomas? He realized that, hey, this guy can leap. Little head fake, and he jumped way into the air.
So the Lakers trailing early by a point, 35-34. And Thomas didn't want the shot. He's been struggling that badly. What a lead. Trevor Ariza hit by Nocioni from behind in a very vulnerable position.
Those are dangerous plays. I mean, very, very dangerous. You jump off of 1 foot, your balance is all of a sudden now gone. And any kind of contact can put you in a bad way as Lamar spots Trevor. Trevor flying off of 1 contact. Very fortunate that he didn't end up on his backside as he looks back at Nocioni to say, what are you trying to do?
Too many missed free throws early for the Lakers. They've got 4 misses at the stripe. 8 of 12. Bulls 4 of 4.
You look at the scoreboard. Lakers down by 1. Kobe hasn't scored.
Kobe, while he was in there, took only 2 shots. There's another miss by Ariza, but on the ricochet, Lamar Odom right to the rack. Well, that's the length of Lamar Odom. Shows it back out and then goes inside with it.
Well, he went around and up over Tyrese Thomas that time.
Running downstream for Hughes. And Tyrese Thomas again. You don't have to worry about him outside. Lamar on the run. Leaves it off. It wasn't intended that way. He wanted to go to Sasha. Sasha real short. And Lamar may have taken a finger in the eye. It'll be Nocioni.
Textbook play there.
And Sasha knocked it away, but he's got the loose ball foul. Just popping it away from Aaron Gray. You got to watch out. Or you get a team. Well, Sasha gets his second foul.
And that's what the officials don't like. They don't like histrionics. If they call a foul on you, they don't like you inciting the crowd. The Bulls trail by 1.
It's a 1-point lead for the Lakers, but free throws coming up for the Bulls. Lakers announced yesterday. Big contribution, $100,000, a donation to the American Red Cross Disaster Relief Fund, assisting victims of the recent devastating fires here in Southern California. And now you fans are also going to have an opportunity to join the Lakers in providing assistance. In fact, those who make a $5 minimum donation to the American Red Cross getting the chance to come down to the Lakers floor at Staples Center after tonight's game. To meet members of the Lakers girls, get an autographed Lakers girls photo as well. In addition to the proceeds from the Lakers girls meet and greet, Lakers Youth Foundation is also going to donate the auction proceeds from the team's 6 remaining November home games to the American Red Cross. So a nice touch. 100,000 plus a lot more on its way to people in need from the Lakers Youth Foundation.
You know, the Laker offense is not running on all cylinders. And what I mean by that is they've only got one guy that's really been dominant offensively, and that's Pau Gasol. He's got 50% of the Laker production. They've got 36. Pau has 18. He's played extremely well, but no other player on the team has more than 5, and that's by Andrew Bynum. Kobe hasn't scored. Fisher has 4. Radmanovich 3. That's the starter. So you can see where there's no real rhythm to the Laker offense in the half court. They've got to get back to running the triangle.
And Pau has not been in the last 6 minutes of the game. So he's over there with 18 points on 7 of 9, shooting 4 of 6 at the line. Stays out for the time being.
Phil Jackson comes back with 4 of his starters. Lamar is in right now for Pau Gasol. So let's see if this unit can start to run their offense. And I think things will go a little bit smoother.
Aaron Gray going to the free throw line. He's fouled by Sasha just before he broke away. And our statistician Dave Davis thinks this is Tom Borwick up the line. What about Dennis Autry with curly hair?
It's a big young man, I tell you that. Aaron Gray out of Pittsburgh.
He is large. He grew up in the western Pennsylvania area. Believe it or not, though, he was born right here in the valley, in Tarzana. So he gets 1 of 2. Ties it at 36 with 8:37 to play. Fishes the backcourt with Kobe once again. Lamar Odom, as you mentioned, Andrew Bynum out on the floor for the Lakers, and Vlade Radmanovich.
Get out of the key. 3 seconds. Boy, Andrew just escaped.
He was there for a half hour. Now Kobe, long, man. Kobe on the line. So a long deuce for Kobe. Lakers by 2, and that is his first basket of the game. Only his 3rd try, though, to go along with 4 boards, 2 assists. 13 minutes of play.
Well, it's rare that it takes Kobe that long to scratch.
Nocioni thought about the give and go.
Now, see, don't help Andrew on this guy.
Well, Lamar did. He blocked it away. As he went over to the left hand, Lamar with the block out of bounds with 4 left on the shot clock.
You know, if I'm coaching, I'm telling Andrew, we're not helping you until we feel like you just can't handle him by yourself. Because the less double teams you do, the stronger your defense stays.
Larry Hughes with Rose getting it off in time. What an alert play by the young man.
What a great pass by Larry Hughes.
He didn't drag the pivot foot. It was a good play. He got away with it.
There's no walk.
Kobe all the way with the finger roll, and that'll get home. He tried to stay out, didn't it? So the Lakers back up by 2, 40-38. It's just been a little ragged for both teams. Not a lot of flow offensively. Larry Hughes, he's got the shot. A break for the Lakers because it was a clean, wide open look. Back door, Kobe. That was deflected that time by Rose. So that put it a little bit out of sync, and there's a foul coming up as well. It'll be on Larry Hughes.
You know, Derrick Rose read that lob play real quick, and that's why he jumped and got a piece of it. Then on the way down, Kobe tried to make a real difficult shot. Wasn't successful, but a foul was called.
Clear out for Kobe up against Larry Hughes. Little fall away action, no. And what a pass by Lamar. Pau Gasol gets another. Boy, is that quick passing.
But that's Lamar being Lamar, though. Boy, he is very good at being a facilitator.
20 points for Gasol, 8 of 10. Pretty soon we'll start looking at career best, and I know it's better than 40 for Pau. Nocioni, the nice up fake. Lamar's length. And taken away by Kobe. Lakers lead the league in steals with 10 a game and get another. Another beautiful pass. Radmanovich the recipient this time for Pau Gasol.
Well, you got to like the way they're sharing the basketball. Kobe knew. He set it up by veering to his left. He says, I see you running the floor, big fella, as Powell comes down. But it all starts with the defense. A couple of deflections, and finally Kobe with the steal. And then he says, I see you. Nice touch pass by Powell. Radmanovich back to the charity stripe.
It is game number 9, as it just means it seemed like it's deeper into the season. Don't forget, Friday night, Lakers and Nuggets, right here at Staples Center on Fox Sports West. It all starts 7 o'clock. Lakers Live pregame show. Fox Sports West, Lakers basketball with the Denver Nuggets.
Well, time flies when you're having fun. You know, that's what, speaking of time flying, I want to say one of the Laker locker room attendants, Dante Walker, has a birthday today or tomorrow. This is happy birthday, Dante, but this is his 15th season working with the Lakers. That's why I meant time flies. It just seems like 5 years ago he started.
Lamar trying to take it away, so happy birthday, Dante. And Lamar with a jump ball with Luol Deng. Right now the Lakers on a 6-0 run with 6.5 to play, and it starts at the defensive end.
And that's where it's going to end for the Lakers. It starts and ends there. You have to be very consistent with your defense. So this will be a jump. I don't know how the shot clock went back to 23.
Phil Jackson didn't either. He's right at the scorer's table. He thought it was a home game. And he's not coaching the Bulls anymore, by the way. He had some good years there, but fortunately he's with the Lakers.
Yeah, the shot clock should be wherever it was in the possession of the Bulls, because the Lakers never did get possession to reset it. I don't know. The officials are huddled up, and that's normally a bad sign. When you get 3 of them talking. And worst sign, they all shook their head in agreement.
Fresh shot clock.
Wow, how's that? Was there a change of possession?
Lamar controls it. Kept it away from Deng. So they get another stop. Fish trying to make it pay. Derrick's got it. 9-0 run for the Lakers. 47-38. But it's been the steals. They've got 7 steals already. Fish trying to sell it.
Nobody can sell it quite as well as Fish.
He went head first on that one. And Gray denied, but a foul. And a couple of free throws coming up. A foul on Radmanovich.
Well, I think they're going to catch
they count
Lamar.
Yeah, Lamar is getting it.
They're saying that he brought his hands down. He stood still, but they're saying that his hands weren't straight up. They were into the offensive player.
Yeah, Derrick's hurt.
Caught a knee on that screen. Did you see when he went down that one time?
Head first. He went parallel to the ground.
It's one of them thigh bruises that you try to run out, but as soon as you stop, thing tightens up. Derrick is one tough customer. Screen coming. There's the knee on knee or knee on thigh, and Derrick, you can see how that right leg all of a sudden went limp. And when he stays down, you know he's hurting, but he'll be all right, I hope, because he's very instrumental to what they need to get done.
A 9-0 run for the Lakers. Biggest lead of the game. They're up 47-38, and I say that because bad timing for us still. Closing our mics again. You believe it?
That's good news to a lot of people.
You didn't have to rub it in.
So
on our sister station at iPrime Ticket, you can watch the game courtside view. So we're going to lay out now. It's all presented by the Mercedes-Benz dealers of Southern California. Give you an idea what they've got on the other network tonight. 13-0 runs for the Lakers, thanks to their 9th steal of the game. Kobe fouling Ben Gordon from behind. Kobe was guarded on that last sequence to previous possession by Gordon. And you talk about mismatches. And that's not a fault of Gordon's. It's height and size advantage.
You look for the advantage in any kind of a scenario. You want to get the advantage. That's just smart basketball. And they came down, they found it with Kobe. But that, normally when Kobe's on the floor, he has an advantage anyhow.
Ben Gordon enlisted 6'3", be 6'2". That is a lot, and he is an unrestricted free agent at the end of the year.
While we have a minute here, we'd like to send a special hello to one of our biggest fans, one of our biggest Laker fans. Michael Sachs of Santa Monica is recovering from surgery in Palm Desert. Michael's had some health issues recently, and we want to make sure we wish him a quick and speedy recovery. Hang in there, Michael. We're all pulling for you.
Yeah, best wishes, Michael. Get out of the hospital, come see us at Staples Center. And let us know when you're here. So Ben Gordon stops the 13-0 run, a couple of free throws. The Lakers still by 11, though. 5:25 to play.
And you got to keep this momentum, though, Joel. You can't relax now. You can't slow down and stop doing what you were doing that got you the 11-point lead. And the 11-point lead is with their defense.
Step back to Gasol. You know he's feeling good. That's not an easy shot over good. That ties his season high as Gasol has got 22 on 9 of 11 for the field.
He's got 22 points in 12 minutes.
Deep three, Ben Gordon. Right on line, but long. There it is. Lamar, he likes tapping it to himself. He'd like to get 2 boards to trip, wouldn't he? The crossover right by Nocioni. Lamar. Smooth out top. 55-40.
I think the Bulls want to talk it over.
It'll be a 20.
You see the disgust in Derrick Rose. I like that. I like a guy he's all about winning. He's not happy with the way things are going, and he's looking to change things around.
All right, Lakers up by 15, 4:38 until halftime. I'm Patrick O'Neill. Make sure you join me for our Jack in the Box halftime report. I'll have Norm Nixon. We're going to talk about Pau Gasol. What a first half for him. Also the balanced scoring by the Bulls and some thievery on behalf of the Lakers. 9 steals already in the first half. Right now, let's head back to Joel and Stu inside.
All right, Patrick, double that up. You talked about Pau's 22, his career best. Double it up to 44. And I remember that and looking at the guide in Memphis days, he had 44. Final 7 of the shot clock. Ben Gordon. Tough spot for Nocioni. He'll get it off in time. It'll be blocked though by Kobe and a shot clock violation. Boy, they have turned up the defense to the tune of 17-2 Lakers since it was tied at 38.
And how have they done that? It's been with their defense. I mean, helping each other, and Kobe comes over. Does he get Nocioni on the hand or the ball? Well, they say hand is part of the ball, so it's one and the same.
So the Lakers by 15. Radmanovic out there with Gasol. They go low right away. And boy, Pau with the left hand. It shocks us early when he misses now, because he was in great position. Gordon denied because of Radmanovic. That was great help defense again. Kobe turning it, spinning it, leaving it behind his back for Gasol.
Show off
what a
a little
show.
bit.
Welcome.
Number 24. Go into your magic act.
Rose, the runner. So Derrick Rose, who faced Kobe, because Derrick Rose was one of those select guys that they brought in to get the Olympic team ready. As Rose tried to deny Derek Fisher, did a good job and held his ground. But Derrick Rose said, when they asked him about the matchup with Kobe, he said, toughest competitor I have ever faced. And granted, he's a young kid, he goes, but toughest guy, competition-wise.
Well, he's got a lot of company. Just about everybody makes that comment.
57-42. Still 3+. Kobe, his three. And it was almost like he didn't want it at first and then decided, okay, I'll take it. As Kobe is now 4 of 7. He's got 8, 4, and 4 thus far. Rose, this guy's a flash. What speed.
He should just go 1-on-5 all the time.
When he's the first couple of games, when I saw him on the floor, he attacked more than he jumped up for the jumper. Kobe on the reverse doesn't get the roll, didn't get the call. He thought it was hit by Dang. But now Derrick Rose is taking the jumper as Ben Gordon gets the three. It's down to 10 just like that at 57-47. Can't relax.
Never.
And they know it.
If there's time on the clock, you cannot relax, no matter what the score.
Out of all the Bulls, Derrick Rose was the first on the floor in warmups. Radmanovich with the pass for Gasol, who wasn't expecting it.
That was a pass? That would be very kind.
I was waiting. I knew you weren't listening, so you shocked me. 2:20 to play in the half.
I always listen to you.
57-49. All of a sudden, that's a 7-0 run. You know, that's the way I just talk right through you.
I know.
7-0 run for Chicago.
You didn't want to hear that one, did you?
Now, Gasol, the hot hand. Here comes the double. And they'll stay away. Yeah, I thought so. Instead, the dive, Lamar. So nobody helped out Drew Gooden at all, did they?
And there's the prime example of what happens when you have the defense all focusing on the guy with the ball. They turned their head. Nobody had an inkling that Lamar had a dive.
And they originally showed double, and then they backed off the double and left it to Gooden, but they didn't come to their own.
They're spectators. They don't have a ticket. They can't spectate.
90 seconds left in the half. And a 3-second D on the Lakers as they were caught in the paint.
Again.
It'll be on Lamar Odom.
Again, when you talk about watching the ball, you got to find your man as well. Nocioni was the guy that's responsible for Lamar. He had no idea where Lamar was. Not a clue.
So a technical free throw. Another one for Ben Gordon to make it a 9-point deficit. And then Kobe really turned him on with this one.
Oh, man, he went into his act there, boy. What caps it off is when you get a dunk on the play.
Yeah, and isn't it nice to have a guy running the floor that's as capable as Pau Gasol? Dang. Denied by Lamar. Into the shot clock. Ben Gordon sees the crease and blocked away by Lamar, and they're going to call the lower half of the body, obviously, on the contact.
Lamar is close to a T. He has a smile on his face, but, you know, I talked about histrionics. And even though you may not agree with a call, you just can't keep showing the officials up. And I didn't agree with the call either, Lamar. But they made it. Be disappointed. But don't do any dances. They'll get you for some cheese out of your pocket.
And now Gordon goes to the free throw line with the opportunity to take it back to 7. It was 15 at one point. And Ben Gordon, only 4 of 13, but he's got 16 points because he's 7 of 7 at the free throw line.
Look at 17 points now. He's looking for point number 18. We talked about Powell having 24 in the first half. Gordon's doing a pretty good job. You add him with Derrick Rose.
So the backcourt a combined now. 30 points. So they're keeping him right there at 30 of the first 52. Gasol 24 of the 59 for the Lakers. Over the top, they could have gone instead. Wait. They don't have to rush. Fish from Gasol. And Derrick.
But see, now that's running your offense. I mean, they threw it into Powell, but they didn't stand and say, what are you going to do? They did what they were supposed to do and end up with about a 12-foot jumper.
And Derrick, who was only 4 of 16, don't forget last game. Good to see him with 4 buckets already tonight on 8 tries and 9 points for Fish. Final minute of a wild first half offensively for the Lakers. Put back by Dang. And on its way down. Easy call. Kobe put it into about the 3rd or 4th row.
Kobe decided, well, I think it's going in anyhow, so let me just slap this thing just as hard as I can.
Dang is now got 6 points on 7 tries.
You can't come in after a score, guys. Sorry. Go back. Go back. Thank you. No substitutions after a score.
Tyrus Thomas thought he was going to check into the game.
He tried.
Some Bull fans wish it was LaMarcus Aldridge over there instead, but it is going to be Tyrus Thomas. Inside of 40 seconds left. Gasol with a baby hook. And Radmanovich kept it alive, but it's picked up by Drew Gooden. Gooden has done the dirty work for them. He is really bad at it.
They've got numbers now. Court spread.
Nocioni, good look. And shoots 3. I believe he put his arm up. And it will be 3 free throws. Jack Nee stays with that call. 3rd foul on Lamar Odom. 22.5 to play. So defense, not a ton for either side tonight.
Well, with the score, with 22.5 to play in the half, as Lamar runs through his arm,
Yeah, good call.
Gets contact. He's a right-hander. You got to run to the other shoulder. Lamar attacks his left shoulder. You have to go to his right shoulder, try to go by him. Too much of your body is in the center of his body.
Bulls coming off 2 straight wins, and one of the big reasons, the young man at the free throw line, the Argentinian Andreas Nocioni, 29-year-old, last game 20 points, 11 boards off the bench. First double-double of the season.
You know, with all the stuff the Lakers have had in the first half, they had that 15, 16-point lead.
It's a real close game.
It's going to be it could be a 4-point game at the half.
And the Bulls have done a good job getting to the free throw line to get it close again. Because at one point, the Lakers had taken about 8 more, and it was 8 more free throw attempts. Now, the Bulls even at the stripe. They're 11-15 on attempts at least. They've outscored the Lakers by a point at the free throw line. Third for Nocioni. Man, 3 chances to make 2, and he gets it done.
Don't say that.
I was waiting for that.
3 for 2.
Dave Zinkoff gets a mention as well. So the final 20 seconds.
Zink was the man.
He was classic.
He was great.
It's not hard rebounding this, and we're all lucky in Philadelphia. Kobe going too early. Luke Walton set up. He's got to release it in a hurry. A little bit strong. Gasol had it tapped away. What about the leaping ability of Derrick Rose? Otherwise, Gasol gets it cleanly. Goes back. Bulls close the half. Give them credit. Battle back with a 16-4 run to close it out.
Give them credit and ask the Lakers, why did you take your sigh of relief? Got to keep playing.
So it's halftime in Southern California as the Lakers trying to recover from their first loss of the year. And at the break, lead by 5 over the young Bulls, 61-56. Time now for the Jack in the Box halftime report. Let's join Patrick O'Neill. Pat.
All right, Joel, thanks very much.